What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Countdown Scouting Network. I'm your host, Joey Garcia, and today, like I promised you, we are going to recap week 4 of the NFL season. So, let's get started. I know we've been saying we were going to do this, and the videos never show up. Sorry about that, but we're doing it this time. So, Thursday night football, the Lions versus the Packers at the Packers. I think this Packers team is a pretty good team. This Lions team is very, very physical, though. And Jared Goff looks good. David Montgomery is very physical and is what they need. I want them to get Jahmyr Gibbs involved a little bit more, obviously. But, I mean, this team's based on physicality. Jahmyr Gibbs isn't super physical. He's more of a speed back. Should they give him 5 more touches, 7 more touches? Absolutely. But again, they've got Amon-Ra St. Brown that they also got to get involved to look good today. And one more guy I want to talk about, Brian Branch. Brian Branch looks really good. He did get an injury. I don't really know exactly what that is, but yeah, I think he's rookie of the year type caliber. Him and Devon Witherspoon, we'll talk about a little bit more. Dolphins versus the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo wins by 4 scores. This game through the first quarter was very close, and then the Dolphins kind of started getting 3 and outs. But this isn't really to break down the NFL teams. This is to break down more of like rookies. So Devon Achane played how we thought he would play. They're finally getting him more involved. He's still not getting a lot of touches. He's getting like 10 touches a game. He went for 100 yards rushing. He is super slippery and exactly what this team needs right now. Stephon Diggs did really freaking well. They had Kader Kohou matched up on him, and Diggs was showing him that, that he's a beast. Josh Allen proves to be the Dolphins' kryptonite still and take back control of the AFC East. We got the Falcons versus the Jaguars in London on Disney Plus in Andy's room. I was excited about this one. It was a 9:30 Eastern game, so I watched the Toy Story version, and it was so freaking buggy at the beginning. No one knew what was happening. They couldn't even show the plays for like the first 2 drives because they couldn't get the coding correct. But they finally got it done. And Bijan Robinson looks good. Jonnu Smith had more receptions than Kyle Pitts at tight end. Why? Why is that ever a thing? Why are you not getting the ball to Drake London? Why are you not getting the ball to Kyle Pitts? But the Jaguars get the win. Desmond Ridder did not play well at all. This even with that, this pass rush is not there for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So I'm concerned about that. Let's go to the Broncos, who end up winning this game against the Bears. The Bears fans, are you okay? Are you guys okay? You guys were up 28-7 in the third quarter and somehow blew it to Russell Wilson. Justin Fields looked good. Didn't run the ball as much, which is good. Get the ball to DJ Moore. Get the ball to Darnell Mooney, Khalil Herbert, Roschon Johnson. Let them work for you. I do want to see Justin Fields run a little bit more. He didn't run that much this game. Denver ended up getting Javonte Williams. He ended up getting injured. And Jaleel McLaughlin. Youngstown State Jaleel McLaughlin. You guys remember in our undrafted rookie series whenever we talked about Jaleel McLaughlin making this roster because he's that guy? Yeah, he's that guy. He went for like 90 yards, I think. 70 yards plus a 15-yard reception or something like that on like 7 touches. So, yeah, he's a beast. He's going to get more carry. Good for him. Let's go to the Ravens at Browns, 28-3. The Browns ended up on a late notice benching Deshaun Watson because of hip, ankle. I don't remember what it was, and let the rookie Dorian Thompson-Robinson start. He was not ready for this Ravens defense. Lamar Jackson does enough. Pierre Strong Jr., who we talked about a few years ago being one of my guys, finally shows up a little bit. He had like a 40-yard carry. The other four for 9 yards on the other carries. This Browns team just couldn't really do much against them. That's it. That's my analysis on that one. Titans versus Bengals. Derrick Henry looks really good. They got to, I don't know. I feel like they need to lower his workload right now so he's ready for playoff run. But then at the same time, if they lower his workload, I don't think they're making the playoffs. So keep doing that. Ryan Tannehill is having better games, but he's still not having good games. Like he's still, if the Bengals wanted to score some points this game, which I don't know what's going on with Joe Burrow right now, if it's his calf is still hurting him, I have no idea. Jamar Chase is open. He's always effing open, is what he said. I don't know. Ryan Tannehill cannot. He's going to end up costing this team multiple games down the road if he doesn't figure it out. And Joe Burrow, I think he'll end up picking it up. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to break it down a little bit more, but I can't figure out why he's struggling so much. Rams, Puka Nacua, Kyron Williams are beasts. I mean, Puka Nacua is on pace to break the NFL receiving record, the NFL receptions record, like receiving yards, receptions record, and he's a rookie. So that's good. That's all I got from this. Gardner Minshew didn't play in this one because Anthony Richardson's back, or maybe Gardner Minshew did play this game. I don't know. I didn't watch the Colts. I just watched the Rams on this one. So I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Bucks and Saints. Baker Mayfield is playing better and better, which good for Baker Mayfield, bad for Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield's not the guy. Baker Mayfield's a middling quarterback. He's going to end up winning you a couple more games. You guys are. I still think you're going to be 6-11. I think you got a tough road coming up. Baker Mayfield is winning you games right now, sure, but he's going to lose you guys games in a little bit. Chris Godwin steps up. Chris Godwin's playing really well. Rachaad White's an okay running back. They don't have a good offensive line, so I can't really evaluate him that well. And same with Sean Tucker. Can't evaluate these running backs because of that offensive line. The Saints, do I have something nice to say about the Saints? I love Jameis Winston. He didn't play well, but I love Jameis Winston. Let's go with the Commanders. Sam Howell is playing a little better. He's still having some it's like rookie mistakes. I know he's not a rookie, but he's basically a rookie right now. Just with processing speed, knowing when he's actually in a hurry and he needs to get the ball out. Eagles defense, I don't really know what to say. They're supposed to be good. This secondary is not good. I know they lost a couple guys with injuries, and they also lost a couple guys to free agency, but this Eagles defense is not impressive at all. Just secondary-wise. The front seven's not bad. Nakobe Dean's still a little banged up. I don't know if he's injured right now, but the linebacking core has been okay. Defensive line's looking good. That's really all I can say about that. DeAndre Swift's playing well. Couldn't really get much going this game, but the Commanders have a good defensive line as well. A.J. Brown goes off. I'm trying to think of more rookies that I can throw out, but no, I don't know. Vikings. Vikings finally get a win. They needed this. Sadly, it's against the Panthers, who don't have a first-round pick. I just got an alert earlier today. They're trying to trade for a number one receiver. It'd be nice if you had a guy like, I don't know, DJ Moore. DJ Moore would be a good receiver. Maybe they could trade for him. I don't know if the Bears are looking to trade him. But if they had DJ Moore on their team, I think that would really help them right now. That'd really help a young quarterback like Bryce Young. Just like I was saying earlier, when you can't afford to trade a number one he's a younger receiver. He's 26 years old, and he's a solid receiver that Bryce Young can go around. But, of course, you had to trade him away to go get Bryce Young. Yeah, good job, Vikings. Ivan Pace Jr. Again, Ivan Pace Jr., undrafted rookie from Cincinnati. What did we say in our undrafted rookie series? He's going to make the roster, and he might start for this defense. That's what I said. Go back and look at it. That's what I said. He might start at linebacker for this defense as a blitzing A-gap guy. And he is. That's what he's doing. He's starting on this Vikings defense. So good for me. Good for him. That's all I got to say. All right, the Steelers are playing at the Texans. C.J. Stroud is having a very good year right now. First game started off a little iffy, but he's just kind of caught his stride. This offensive coordinator, I don't remember who it is, but he's doing good things, stepping up. On the other team, Matt Canada, that offensive coordinator, not helping Kenny Pickett out at all. The offensive line's not great. Najee Harris looks slow. Jalen Warren is that team's RB1, I believe so, from Maryland, second-year player. But going back to Texans, Nico Collins is running better routes than he did in college. He's still a physical guy. He's actually healthy right now, knock on wood. Yeah, and he's CJ Stroud's favorite receiver. I love that for him. Love that. Let's go. We got 4 games left, guys. Or I guess if you count Monday night, 5 games. We got the Raiders going to the Chargers. Josh McDaniels is cooked. He's not gonna. I understand they started Aiden O'Connell this game, but this Josh McDaniels just can't get a win. Chargers also. I think Josh Kelly played well. They're still not using Isaiah Spiller in the run game. I know Quentin Johnston played a little bit this game. But dude, I think both these head coaches are fired. Brandon Staley is going to be fired. Josh McDaniels is going to be fired as well. And that, I don't know. That's what I got to say about that one. Patriots Cowboys. I actually thought Patriots were going to keep it closer. They didn't. They suck. Mac Jones is done after this year, I think. Bill Belichick's probably getting fired after this year. Dak Prescott looked good, just distributing the ball. That's it. I don't need him to be doing anything crazy. Be a distributor. You got a decent offensive line. You got a good defense this year. Just be a distributor. And that's what he's been doing this year. So good for them. Jake Ferguson looked good. Sadly, Luke Shoemaker? Yeah, Shoemaker, the other tight end, didn't really get many touches. I was expecting him to kind of take over that job. Cardinals, 49ers. This is a really good 49ers team. Cardinals ended up not covering. I thought they would. They ended up not covering, but they made some plays here and there. Christian McCaffrey is a beast in the pass game, in the run game. He had 4 total touchdowns, I think, this game. Brandon Ayuk is another guy who's just a beast. And Brock Purdy, all he has to do is run the offense. I love Brock Purdy. He runs this offense to perfection. Just hopefully in a few years he doesn't get paid like $50 million, or else they're gonna have to get rid of some of the offensive weapons he's got. Next, we got the Chiefs and the Jets. This was Sunday Night Football. They kept showing Taylor Swift, so that's all I'm going to talk about in this game. Did you guys see Taylor Swift? Taylor Swift. No, but that was stupid. I don't know why I did that. I just came up with it on top of my head. I thought it was going to be funny. It wasn't funny. Sorry. Zach Wilson actually stepped up and had a decent game. They started off slow, but he had a decent game. Isaiah Pacheco running all over the place. Travis Kelce caught some balls. I'm trying to think of some rookies. I mean, Jermaine Johnson played well at defensive end for the Jets, but he's not a rookie. Okay, that's it. I couldn't think of a rookie. The Seahawks versus the Giants. So I fell asleep at halftime in this game. I'm not gonna lie. 14-3 at halftime when I was watching it. Ken Walker runs so freaking hard, and I love it. Daniel Jones, just so many mistakes. He had 3 turnovers in this game that really kept them from making this an actual game. So it sucks that you paid Daniel Jones. Can you get out of that contract? No, not after this year. So it's just tough because Daniel Jones cost them this game. Defense played okay, but it was really Daniel Jones. I don't know what else to say other than Daniel Jones ended up costing them this game. So that's my breakdown. It wasn't a great breakdown. I understand that. But if you did happen to find it at least entertaining a little bit, go ahead and hit the like button. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.